Hey there, my name is Simon of SafeandVaultStore.com. Today we're going to discuss fire ratings. This is another topic that you can find a ton of info about online, but most of it is false or it can be extremely biased because every manufacturer will tell you that their safe is the best. Obviously, not every safe can be the best, and this creates kind of a confusing environment for people who are just trying to get the best fire protection they can within their budget. So today I want to talk about what exactly a fire rating means, the specs that you need to look for, and some of the certifications you might come across if you're shopping for a safe. Let's get to it. First off, you need to understand that there's no such thing as a truly fireproof safe. Fireproof is a blanket statement used to say that the safe offers some level of protection against temperatures that could be expected from a typical fire. A fire rating will list a temperature and a time duration. The temperature listed is the maximum temperature the safe will be exposed to during testing, and the time duration is the amount of time the safe can be exposed to that temperature while maintaining an internal temperature that will protect the contents from irreparable damage. In most cases, that internal temperature is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is below the combustion point of most paper goods, but in some cases it might be as low as 125 degrees Fahrenheit in safes that are designed to protect electronics. So clearly, not all fire tests are created equal. Let's take a look at some common fire ratings you might find on a safe. We're going to start with ETL ratings. These are common on home safes and gun safes. This is a third-party certification given by Intratec, and the testing procedures are based on the Underwriters Laboratories UL 72 fire testing standard. In order to receive this certification, the safe must be exposed to temperatures that reach 1200 degrees Fahrenheit within the first 8 minutes of testing. Then that temperature is held for the remainder of the 30-minute, 45-minute, 60-minute, 90-minute, or 120-minute test while maintaining an internal temperature under 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Manufacturers that brand safes with these certifications claim that a typical house fire will reach temperatures of around 1100 degrees Fahrenheit, making this test an accurate simulation of what to expect from their safe performance-wise in the event of a fire. Next, we're going to move on to the UL 72 fire testing procedure mentioned earlier. UL fire ratings are pretty widely accepted as being the highest certification type available, and this is because of the temperatures the safes are exposed to, the conditions that they have to endure, and of course, Underwriters Laboratories' long history of providing best-in-class testing that covers a wide range of industries. UL offers Class 125, Class 150, and Class 350 certifications designating the temperature the safe's interior must remain under during testing. And they offer tests in durations of 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and even 4 hours, but to my knowledge, 2 hours is the maximum certification on any safe available today. At the 10-minute mark, the safe will already be exposed to temperatures of at least 1300 degrees Fahrenheit, already surpassing the max temp of an ETL test. At 30 minutes, temperatures reach 1550, at 1 hour, 1700, and at 2 hours, 1850 degrees Fahrenheit. During testing, the safe's interior must remain under the temperature designated by its certification class, and paper records placed inside prior to testing must be able to be read and handled without breaking. If the safe is tested for a Class 150 or Class 125 certification, the internal humidity must also remain below 80%. This is because it's a rating typically given to safes designed to protect electronics. UL also offers an impact certification. In order to receive this certification, the safe is removed from the furnace halfway through testing, lifted 30 feet off the ground, and dropped onto a pile of bricks to simulate falling through the floor of a third story during a fire. The safe is then inverted and inserted back into the furnace for the remainder of the test. As before, the temperature must remain under the temperature designated by its certification class, and the documents inside must be both legible and able to be handled. Some safes will also be exposed to an explosion hazard test where the safe is inserted into a furnace that's preheated to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes to ensure the safe won't explode due to the resulting increase in pressure. Lastly, I want to talk about factory fire ratings. These are ratings given based on tests performed at the manufacturer's facilities. A lot of times a factory fire rating is viewed as a negative, but it doesn't have to be. Manufacturers might do this because ETL or UL testing is extremely expensive, and in some cases you're required to recertify the safe every couple of years. This drives up the cost of the product, and that gets passed along to the consumer. If you're considering a safe with a factory fire rating, there's a few things you need to look out for. First off, who is the manufacturer? If it's some no-name company you've never heard of, there's a chance they'd have no problem at all tarnishing their reputation by claiming their safes have better fire resistance than they actually do. I doubt that a company like Browning or Holland Safes would put their reputation on the line for false fire ratings. Next, you want to check to see that the manufacturer lists both the temperatures the safe is tested at as well as the time duration it's tested for. In many cases, such as Fort Knox, Holland, and Browning safes, they conduct factory fire testings, but they will include a rate of rise graph either in their catalog or inside the safe's door showing the temperatures in the furnace and inside the safe during testing. Holland Safe Company even sent us photos of one of their safes taken after a 2-hour factory fire test. So obviously there's a lot that goes into safe fire ratings, a lot more than we could cover in this video, but hopefully this gives you some food for thought if you're searching for the safe that's perfect for your needs. What's important is that you do the research and you talk to an expert before making a large investment like this. You can go to Amazon right now and you can search for fireproof safes, and there will be a number of results that claim to be fireproof, but they're actually just a steel box and they're offering a false sense of security to someone who deserves peace of mind, and they're getting away with it. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know in the comments. We will try and make more content like this in the future. Again, my name is Simon at SafeandVaultStore.com. Stay safe.